Hey everybody, it's Miss Gill back with another cool math video. This was requested by one of my students. It's page 23, number 6, about percent error. I can totally see why someone would pick this problem to be worked out because it's a pretty tough one. So as always, first step is to read the problem. So it says, Sussex County received 43 inches of rainfall this year. The percent error in the local meteorologist's rainfall prediction was about 18.02%. What are two possible values for the meteorologist's prediction? So, even if I didn't have percent error in the title, you can see right here, percent error is going to be a percent error problem. This one's special because it says what are two possible values. So what this ends up looking like is the actual amount in the first sentence is 43 inches. The local meteorologist was off. The local meteorologist was 18.02% off. What we don't know is, did he guess over the amount or under the amount? So maybe he was 18.02% off in this direction. So this will be our first answer. Or maybe he was 18.02% off above in the other direction, and this will be our second answer. So if we can find the error, not the percent error, but the error in inches, we could just add the error to the actual amount or subtract the error from the actual amount and get the two different answers. So we're going to start with a proportion. On the left-hand side, we're going to write the known ratio. So that will be the actual amounts. And on the right-hand side, we're going to have the unknown ratio. So that is the error. We're trying to figure out the error, not the percent error. We already know that. We're trying to figure out the error in inches. So let's set up our proportion. Probably going to run out of space in this problem. We need to keep everything lined up. So we're going to put inches on the top and percents on the bottom. So the known actual amount in inches is 43 inches. And we always say the actual amount is 100%. So if you were 100% off, like 100% error, that means you were 43 inches off. Now, for the unknown error, we don't know how many inches. That's what we're trying to find. So we're going to call it X. We do, however, know the percent. It's 18.02. So now we've got a proportion. We can just cross multiply it. I'll use orange, why not? Okay, so I'm going to start with 100 times X equals, I could use two different colors. That would maybe be helpful. Let's do purple again. And then we'll have 43 times 18.02. Okay, I'm going to bring down the 100x. And I'm going to need to type that second part into the calculator. So I'll pull that up. Scoot it over. 43 times 18.02. So that is 774.86. I gotta remember that. 77486. 776. Okay, now if I want the x by itself, to get rid of multiply 100, I'm going to divide 100. So those will cancel out. So I'm left with x, which is what I want. That's going to be, if you look over here, x is going to be our error in inches. That's what I'm looking for. I don't really need a calculator for this. If you divide by 100, it just scoots the decimal place over 2 times. So that's 7.7486. Okay, now this 7.7486, that's the amount of inches that the meteorologist was off from the actual amount. So it's basically this red number that we were looking for up here. So we're going to take 7.7486 and add it to 43 to get one answer, and subtract it from 43 to get the other answer. So that's what we were doing up here. So we're going to add it to 43 and subtract it to 43. So let's start with the subtraction. I have to just down a little bit. Go back to blue. So here's going to be our first answer. We need to do 43 plus 7.74. 7.7486. And for the second answer, we're going to do 43. Oh, I said I was going to do minus first. So I'll do that. I'll do what I said. Minus first. This one will add 7.7486. Okay, so if we add 7 to 3, we get 10. So this will be 50.7486. And then over here, if we subtract, we're going to get 30. Here, I'll set it up. Some of you guys are having trouble with borrowing, so this would be a really good opportunity for me to show you how to do that again. So 43.0000 minus 7.7486. Now you can't do 0 minus 6, so we're going to have to borrow, but you can't borrow from any of these zeros. So we got to go all the way over to the 3. So let me switch colors here. That's going to be a 2. This will be a 10 now. We're going to take that away and make it a 9. Now this 0 is a 10. Borrow from that. Now it's a 9. Borrow from this. You can do it that way. I tend to think of it not like borrowing one thing each time. I tend to think of it like, here, I'll rewrite it. I tend to think of it like 0, that instead of borrowing from each individual, I'm borrowing from 3,000. So if I borrow 1 from 3,000, that's 2,999. Now that's 10. So this is going to be a 4. 9 minus 8 is 1. 9 minus 4 is 5. 9 minus 7 is 2. And now I've just got 42 minus 7, which is going to be 35. So my second answer is 35.2514. Now I don't have it on here at the top where I actually typed the problem out, but it's on the top of the page, top of page 23. It says round to the nearest hundredth. So that's the last thing I have to do is round my answers to the nearest hundredth or the second decimal. So the 1 is going to do absolutely nothing to the 5. And here the 8 is going to round the 4 up to a 5. So that's my 2 answers right there. 35.25 inches. That's if he was under the amount. And 50.75 inches. That's if the meteorologist predicted over the actual amount. So that's it for number 6 on page 23. See you in the next video.